Good morning, everybody. So today is April 10th, I believe. I'm not sure how many of you follow me on Instagram, but if you don't, no! That's living with cats. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll leave my link in the description box below. It's always there. You should follow me on Instagram because that's where I post most frequently. I have been adventuring on sourdough. And so this is the starter. It was given to me by Dana. I've been talking about her a lot in the videos. I've been spending a lot of time with her, so. And now I am learning new things with sourdough. I've made the croissant loaf that you guys saw on my Instagram. I will make that a later day. Today I'm going to actually feed my starter. So this jar is 385 grams. I need to remember that. And I'm going to add in my sourdough starter. I'm going to do 150 grams of flour. Okay. 150 grams of flour. And now we're going to do 150 grams of water. Mine is filtered. Oh, but this needs to be warm. It's room temperature. It's room temperature. I think it's going to be okay. So 150. Now I'm going to mix this and we're going to let it grow. And while this is growing, I'm going to go out. I'm going to go to the grocery store, grab a few ingredients. Tonight I am making pork loin, but I'm going to do it in the slow cooker. I've never done it in the slow cooker. If you guys have any good sourdough recipes, please let me know. Message me through Instagram, leave it in the comments. I really want to adventure with this. I bought a lot of flour so that I can experiment because, I'm sorry for the noise. In Portugal, I tried making sourdough, but I never had the time to keep it up. Like I tried making the starter from scratch and I never had the time to actually keep up with it because, you guys know I would work shifts, which means I would go in at like 4:30 in the morning at the earliest, and or I would do night shifts where I would work until 12:30 at the latest sometimes, and 10:30 normally at night. So I never had time. And if I did have time to do anything, I wanted to sleep. That's the truth. I know it sounds bad, but it's the truth. So Maria, that's her name, Maria, she's going to stay over there until I get back home. Hopefully she'll be ready to use when I get back home so I can try making the donuts. Did I say donuts? I want to make bagels with her. So I want to make bagels with Maria, and then I want to make a sourdough loaf. The cats are talking. I want to make a sourdough loaf. Oh no, it's snowing. Yeah, princesa. I feel the same. Look at that. They're so happy. They love to play with each other. They seem rough, but they don't use their nails or teeth. They just play fight, I guess you could say. No. He is very young compared to Princesa. Princesa is 7. He is only 1. So he has a lot of energy, and Princesa doesn't have the patience for him. There she goes. Anyways, it is snowing. I was trying to say I'm going to make a sourdough loaf for Justine since she's coming over tomorrow, and I'm going to try and make the bagels. I don't know if it's going to go well. I tried making like sub rolls this week, but they didn't come out the way I wanted to. I also don't follow the recipe, like the directions. I follow the ingredients and I just swing it. I know I shouldn't do that. You guys have any interesting recipes that you think I should try out? Please let me know. I am going to adventure with my sourdough starter, and I'm going to try and make all the things I can make when I have free time. Right now I do have a lot of free time, so now's the time to experiment. Anyways, I have to get going. It's 10:36. So I need to get going so I can put my pork loin in the slow cooker, but I need a few ingredients that I don't have at home, like spices, because I don't have all my spices. And yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna finish drinking my coffee and we're gonna go. I'm just so sad that it's snowing. I keep thinking that it's gonna be the last snow every time it snows. Nope. I am so mistaken. So since Luigi and I only have one car, I'm stuck walking around everywhere. I could take the bus, but it's not that cold right now, and I want to get my exercise in, so walking it is. Besides, it's snowing, not raining, so I won't be getting wet, I don't think. So I'm heading to Food Basics, and I might go into the dollar store. You know, guys, the dollar store is very dangerous for me. Dollarama has upgraded a lot since I've left. It has been 12 years, so I know things are more expensive, but like I was saying the other day to one of my friends, it's probably better quality now because it's not just $1.25 anymore. Actually, I think the lowest price there is $1.50, not $1.25 anymore, but unless you're talking about the chocolate bars, right? But yeah, I'm on my way to the grocery store. Hopefully it won't take long. I was gonna go get the mail, but then I saw the mail woman. I was gonna say the mailman. I saw her coming, so I didn't want to be there at that time, and I'll just go get the mail when I get back. Anyways, yeah, 20-minute walk, not that far, but I really do miss my car, you guys. But that's okay. We'll get there one day. This is my favorite item. I have to get out of here. This is a very dangerous room. They have bacalhau, but it's there's bones in it. I don't want to pick the bones. And it's salted. I don't know, maybe one day I'll try it. Not today. I'm not gonna get any hot dogs, but can you guys tell me? I once ate, when I used to live in Canada as a child, there was these hot dogs that were better than all the others. Was it this brand? I cannot remember. Do you guys know which ones I'm talking about? Oh my god, all my childhood snacks. I still have to do a video with you on getting him to taste my childhood snacks. The roll-ups, the gummies, the crispy squares. I usually make that at home though. And I used to love this. These are really good. Nowadays I need coffee this size. Why am drinking coffee so much? Guys, do not kill me, but this is the only brand that I like for barbecue sauce. Okay, I'm done. This is way too much for me to carry walking. I can tell you for sure I'm not looking forward to this walk. I'm finally home. My glasses look great. I think one of my eyes are numb. But hey, you must remember that what I'm trying to say is we must remember what we're fighting for when we're in a struggle. So this walk was hard. It was. But I also have to remember that it could be worse, right? I'm not sad at all. It was a hard walk. It was a good walk, though. I needed the exercise anyways. I'm gonna get this jacket off. My wrists hurt. The snow is really wet. Oh my god, you should see the cats. Pretty says it was here too, but they love, love, love smelling the grocery bags when I get back. I don't know why they do that. My babies. You guys, Maria is already growing. She's not quite ready yet. We're gonna let her sit for a little while longer. So I think I showed everything that I got at the grocery store. Oh, I even went to the mailbox and I regret it because all there is flyers, like nothing, no mail. The strawberries were a really good deal. It was $1.98. Everything is wet though. I got peaches for Luis to take to work, some carrots, some cherry tomatoes, some grapes because I've been thinking about getting grapes for a few days now. I got some celery. The price that was listed was wrong, but I didn't fight. I got 3 mason jars because I want to share some of my starter with Justine, with Nicole, and anyone else who wants a little bit of starter, just let me know. I got a sewing kit because I need to sew a hole in one of Luisa's shirts, and some scissors that I have been really needing. So I'm gonna be honest. I've never made this in a crock pot. Oh, there's two.
One eternity later.
This pepper paste is so much better than the ones in the States. Not as good as the ones that we have back home, but this pimenta moida is way better than the one in the States. I like this brand. All I miss is my wine here, but that's okay. Maria. She has more than doubled. That is so fun. I am going to get out my flour. And I don't think I need, oh, maybe the salt from here. In the description box below, I'll give this recipe both in grams and cups. I need 150 grams of starter. So next I'm going to warm up some water. I'm going to warm this up in the microwave just a little bit because it's cold. And now I'm going to do 24 grams of sugar. And now we're going to dissolve this. Okay, next we're doing 500 grams of flour. And 9 grams of salt. Okay, next I'm going to do Justine's bread. This one I know off by heart. You need 1/4 cup of starter. A cup and a half of warm water. They mean by shape this into a ball. I guess I'll just stretch and fold. I'm not sure if that's what you're supposed to do. but that's what I'm gonna do. And it's gonna stay in here. I'm not changing the bowl. Now this dough is gonna sit for like 10 to 12 hours. Actually, it's gonna sit until tomorrow when I wake up around 5:30 a.m. and then I'll make the donuts. Like I said, I used to live on San Miguel Island, Azores, and now I live in Canada, Ontario, Canada. And hey guys, welcome back. Hello, so I'm editing this video, and I don't think I made an intro, but I also didn't show you the bread now, or the bagels. Now I'm gonna insert a picture of the bagels so that you can see after this clip, but I'm also gonna show you the loaf of bread, but it's not the same one. I forgot to film the loaf of bread. I forgot to film the prepping, I forgot to film the dough after it rose, and I forgot to film shaping it. I am such a bad YouTuber. I'm so sorry. But I will do it again in another video. I promise. I'm going to show you the loaf of bread that I made today. But you guys know sourdough. It's all over the internet now. I bet all of you have seen it, and most of you probably know how to do it too. But here, let me show you the loaf of bread. So this is a loaf of bread that I made today, this morning. Isn't it beautiful? The design is kind of weird. I tried to do something, but I don't have the blade. I just use a knife, and I think I cut too deep for the stems. But this is how this one is looking. And then I also made, and I know this says Azores Bakery, but that's not it. I made sandwich bread out of sourdough, and it's so fluffy. I tasted it this morning. I'm proud of myself for making things at home from scratch. I still have the bagels. They're in here somewhere. I have two here. I froze them, but they came out good. Anyways, that was a little bit of my day that I shared with you. As you know, I started my life from zero. I used to live in the Azores, San Miguel, and now I live in Ontario, Canada. And let me tell you, it is not easy to start your life from scratch again, especially when you already have everything that you need back home. Like, I had a car, I had all my kitchen tools, I had anything. We were living comfortable, I guess you could say, and we decided to trade all of that for nothing. But it's not for nothing. We came after a dream, and I know we can get ourselves back up on our 2 feet, and we just cannot give in to the difficult times. I don't know how to explain it. I'm a very sorrow person, and I know you probably, I'm not sure, can you pick that up through my videos? My personality, I am very, not sad, but like, I'm not an optimist. I'm not optimistic at all. I'm not a pessimist. I guess you could say if there was a scale from pessimist to optimism, I would probably be more to the side of the pessimist and not to the optimist. But there's one thing about me that I think is good, is that I never give up on hope. So hoping is something that I've always had. That's always been a part of me. And I dream a lot. I'm a big dreamer. And you know what? We can't just dream. We have to go after our dreams. And so yes, it's going to be hard. It is difficult. But we just have to stay strong, right? And even though we're starting from scratch, maybe in a year we'll be comfortable again. We don't know the future. We don't know if it'll even go good the way that we want it to here. Time will tell, hard work will tell, and yeah. Although I'm not gonna lie to you, it has not been a sea of roses. That's a Portuguese saying. I don't know if they use that in English. Não tem sido mar de rosas. Everything has been going okay, and we are very grateful. But it can get overwhelming at times, and then I can start, like, sometimes I start missing being in Portugal just because of how comfortable life was. And you know what? We cannot stay in our comfort zone if we want things to happen in our life. And so, yeah, I guess I'm trying to be, like, transparent. I don't want people, I don't want to create a mask. I obviously put online whatever I want to put online. I'm like, that's the power of editing. But I want to keep this experience here on my YouTube channel, like me sharing my experience. I want to keep it as authentic as possible. So, like, I'm not gonna say that this is going so well. I mean, like, it is going so well, but I'm not gonna say, oh, it's been easy. It's been so easy. It's like it's like I'm living, like, it's like my life has not changed at all. No, it's not been completely easy, but it will get easier. And yeah, we just have to stay strong. But I do get those days where I'm just like, did I make the right decision? I am happy. I am grateful. We do have hard days, and we'll get through it. Everything happens for a reason. God sent me here for a reason, and I will make it worth it, After everything, it has to be worth it. So we can never give up. Okay, this video is already as long. This is a very long vlog, and so I'm not going to talk anymore. But you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, so that you don't miss my journey here and starting in a new country from zero with nothing. Anyways, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!